Since I put my boy, sometimes I see him. I'm in the band town. Who's the greatest? What you debate? Thinking for cloud, I know. Running your house without staking it out. If you really about, if you say you about, I win a different amount. I just go pivot the count. I just envision the count. Then I don't get that amount. I got it more rounds. But honestly, yes, get the talent. Time to touch down. So someone did me in the crew. But honestly, I forgot who. Cause next it was crazy as that. It's somebody I probably knew.
We come to you tonight from the and nothing tips off a well, great story, DA. Thank you. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Harris.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing.
Leon, players vying for larger roles and more minutes, and Doris, always interesting to see how all of that materializes.
Yeah, Kev, I think unless you have a veteran team who's maybe been in the playoffs and established themselves, there's nothing set in stone yet. Obviously, guys are looking to prove themselves from the very moment that ball is tipped up in the air. And who gets a rhythm early? Who starts off strong? Let's see.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Hance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jetty Osman in for Portland. And that one, good.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie passes to Prince. That shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Exum's checked in. Musa, he's checked in for the Nets. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Exum. Shoots from 14. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward. And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
It's stolen by Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Dinwiddie. Averaging about 15 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension, and what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Pass to Musa. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run, and it's Osman with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Prince, the pass to Dinwiddie. This is to Prince. Dinwiddie outside. And the three off target. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Cavaliers on top. They storm through the end of the quarter on a 9.
Online school. So I have no idea.
And Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and the versatility this roster has.
I like our depth. I like that we could play, we can play big, we can play.
It's clear KD is very happy playing with this group of guys.
That's why he signed here. But you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Tristan Thompson. Exum is out there with Zizic, and it's Osman in at the three. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Knicks in New York.
What we know unequivocally is Spencer Dinwiddie is far more than a terrific basketball player. Let's remember, he scored 1,400 on his SATs. His mom was a professor at USC, and there's something very special about being raised in an academic environment.
KD finds Dinwiddie. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie going to that floater game. It's second nature at this point.
Timeout.
On their toes.
Talk about Ethan.
7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Irving for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, we know this. Kyrie Irving on any given night can give you 40 on the offensive end. What a special talent.
And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. And it's Irving in at point guard. Good D by Drummond.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
You have to remember, the Nets surrendered their draft pick every year for 5 straight years, between the years 2014 to 2018. How they turned that into a playoff run last year, one of the great stories in the league. Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And another miss by Cleveland.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Irving misses. And Doris, you're right. Those picks you're referring to surrendered by the Nets in their 2013 trade with the Celtics.
And think about it, Kev. That transaction was one in a string of trades by the Nets, trading their picks for veterans. This 2019 draft, only the second time the Nets controlled their pick in the last 9 years. What they have achieved in the face of that is nothing short of remarkable.
Out to the right wing. Lets it go from 14. Corner shot. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Cleveland leading by 14. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Some solid defense there from Irving.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forced.
Okay. Hello. Come on. There you go, Monty. I did score. I'm about to. If you can hear me better, tell me. Type it. Type it. I can see what you put.
Trying to develop players, whether it's for your team or to try to put together a
Wow, that's bull. That's stupid.
And the 6'6" point guard Spencer Dinwiddie, second round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, that's all you.
Oh, that was so nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. 2 people are watching. Nobody else knows about this. Somebody was on it, and who was it? Okay, so let's get into some topics now. Let's talk about Fortnite.
Hey, right here. Shot. Get it.
Garbage. Oh, come on.
They led by 16.
Oh, what an...
Yep. I just picked a random.
Switch. Over it.
That's good. That's number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Get through.
Get to this game.
A 3-ball.
Crash the board.
Alright.
16 points for him.
Well, after netting one in the first
Go. What's the pick? Screen coming.
Will you grab that, Tristan?
Give me.
Bro.
Trail.
Nets.
Yo, grab it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Nance. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line.
Second round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know,
We have the perfect amount of points right now. Come on, Durant, you're garbage. If anyone would like to ask any questions, take the time. If anyone actually got this far, I'm surprised too. I don't know. I'm going to end this at 20 minutes, so yeah. So if anyone actually, I know if somebody would watch this, there's probably someone on the Madden group. There's probably someone on the Madden group that actually would.
Number 69. Number 69.
I'm just gonna end it now. Thank you for watching if you made it this far.